Welcome back. It's time to continue working on our sock slipper with fold-over cuff. We started here. We did the casting on and the three rounds of our rib that is twisted 1-1 rib. And now we're going to knit this color work with the leaves. Remember that in the description you have the link to the hand-drawn pattern for these leaves, which I showed to you in the previous video, in the first video of this series. And you can copy it by hand onto your own piece of graph paper, or you can print it out. We're going to notice here that we will have 26 stitches on each side, left and right. So we're going to read our pattern right to left as we come around the round. We are going to start each round with 2 yellow stitches. Then we will begin with the leaves pattern. And then we're going to have 3 yellow stitches. That means that there will be always weaving when we go from one set of needles to the next. So let's begin. The first round is knitting yellow all the way around. Just knit. So we're changing the pattern to stockinette stitch, and we are knitting all the way around. You don't want to twist your stitches anymore. That was only for the rib. Now we are knitting normally. We talked earlier about ways you can adjust the use of color. If you have a lot of one color, you could use it instead of my gray, and you could even have all one color go across the foot and instep to the toes. You don't have to switch color there. You might want to have the whole sock knitted in one color and leaves and the rose flower in a different color. So feel free to adjust the design to fit your preferences as well as the yarn you have available. Okay, we finished this one round. Now we will join gray, and we're going to start working on the pattern. Now I have the pattern open here on my computer, and I wanted you to see this. So here we have a blue line which splits the pattern in half. So on the right I'm going to have all yellow stitches. So you can see that the first 2 rounds, my first and third needle will only have yellow. Then my second and fourth needle will have 1 gray stitch. But even though I only have those gray stitches, I will need to carry my gray yarn all the way around, and I will need to have the weaving. So I will want to weave. First I will join it here, then 3 yellow, and weave, 3 yellow, and weave, 3 yellow, and weave, and so on all the way around. I will show you now as I work what I mean. So the first needle, all yellow. The second needle, one yellow, then one gray. One yellow. Now I join my gray yarn. I knit one gray. Put the yarn down. Now I have to start weaving the gray with the yellow as I go around. 1, 2, 3. Take the gray over the yellow and knit. 1, 2, 3. Bring the gray down over the yellow. You bring it now down. 1, 2, 3. Bring the gray over. 1, 2. I finished the first 2 needles. Now I have the next 2 needles. Needle number 3 all yellow, needle number 4 will have this one gray like we did here. But I still need to keep weaving the gray. I did 2, 3, bring the gray over yellow, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. If you see that you have a loop like this, pull the yarn, make it flat, then go back to twisting in the back to weave it nicely. 1, 2. Okay, the reason why I'm going to weave now is because I have 1, 2, 3, then 1 yellow for 4th, and then 1 gray. So I'm going to do 2 yellow. I never want to carry my color yarn more than 3 stitches in the back, for then your toes will get stuck on the little loops and it's not going to be comfortable to wear. 1 yellow, 1 gray. Now we finish with yellow. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we finished this round. You see how I carried the gray all the way around, so I always have it available for the stitches I need to knit. And I kept weaving it into the yellow every 3 stitches so that I don't have long loops hanging around inside my sock. This tail we're going to deal with at the very end, so just let it go down like this one. And let's do the second round. Remember that in the second round, my needles 1 and 3 will only have yellow stitches, and needles 2 and 4 will have 1 gray stitch moved to the left. So there will be 2 yellow, 1 gray. Let's begin. And keep weaving your gray in the back of your work. So I did 1, 2, now 1 more, and then weave and carry that on all the way around. Do you see what happened here? I didn't weave after the third stitch and I have one long loop, so I need to undo this. Okay, we're back to the beginning of needle number 2. We had 3 yellow stitches, and now we're going to weave the gray with yellow in the back. And we continue on. We finished the second round of our pattern. Let's look at the pattern here. So we finished 2 rounds. Now we're going to round number 3. See, we have 1, 2, 3 yellow. If you want to do 2 yellow stitches here, you can. You're just going to have more at the end. So I'm going to have 3. Then the leaf will start here. But my third round only has this 1 stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 yellow, 1 gray, 3 yellow. That's my needles 1 and 3. 9, 1, 3. This was finished round number 2. My even needles 2 and 4, I have 1, 2, 3, 2 gray, and 1, 2, my even needles 2 and 4, I have 3 yellow, 2 gray, and then I knit yellow to the end of the needle. Okay, 9 yellow, 1 gray, 3 yellow. Next needle, 3 yellow, 2 gray, finish. Do it again. Let's knit. So I'm going to weave. Start needle number 1. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. 1 gray. 1, 2, 3. Needle number 2. First I weave in the back. 1, 2, 3. 2 gray. 1, 2. We finish to the end of the needle. And we remember to weave the gray, carrying it along. Okay, now we do this again. Needle number 3, 9 yellow. First weave in the back. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. 1 gray. 1, 2, 3. Needle number 4. 1, 2, 3. 2 gray. 1, 2. Finish to the end, weaving the gray. Okay, we finished another round. We're ready for the next round. Let's keep reading the pattern together. Okay, next round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 yellow, 4 gray, 1 yellow, 1 gray, 2 yellow. Okay, 5 yellow, 4, 1, 1, 2. The even number needles are going to be easier to remember. We go yellow, yellow all over our grays, and then we have 1 gray, and we finish with yellow to the end of even numbered needles. Okay, so needle number 1 and 3, we have 5, 4, 1, 1, 2. Numbers, needles 2 and 4, we move gray 1 to the left and make only 1 gray stitch. Let's knit it. Needle number 1, make sure to weave in the back. 1, 2, 3. weave, 4, 5. Now 4 gray, 1, 2, make sure to weave the yellow now, 3, 4, 1 yellow, 1 gray, 2 yellow. That was needle number 1. Now needle number 2. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 yellow. Then this one will be gray because we just move over 1 space to the left. 1 only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here I had 2. So I'm going to weave after the first stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 gray, finish to the end of the needle. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. We start needle number 3. There will be 5 yellow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 yellow, and I had 1 here after weaving, so I'm going to do 2 stitches, then weave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 gray, 1, 2, weave yellow over, 3, 4, 1 yellow, 1 gray, 2 yellow. The last needle of this round. 5 yellow, and these 2 for the weaving. So I do 1 stitch, I weave, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 gray, finish to the end of the needle. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1 more. We finished another round of our color work. Now we will do 1 more together. Let's look at the pattern together. So we're learning how to read our custom hand-drawn patterns and use them in our knitting. Okay, here we finished this round. We go above that. 1, 2, 3, 4 yellow, 3 gray, 1 yellow, 1 gray, 1 yellow, 1 gray, 2 yellow. That's needle number 1. You see how we are shaping this leaf and starting the left leaf. On needle number 2, we will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 yellow. Where we had that 1 gray stitch, we will on that stitch start our 4 gray, and then we will finish to the end 4 stitches. Let's knit it. Weave the gray after this first stitch. One, 2, 3, 4, 3 gray, 1, 2, 3, 1 yellow, 1 gray, 1 yellow, 1 gray, 2 yellow. That's needle number 1. Now we go needle number 2. We had 2 yellow. We now need 5. We're going to knit 1 and weave. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now 4 gray. 1, 2, 3, 4. See how this is loose? I want to pull on it, make it flat, and finish. 1, 2, 3, 4. Start needle number 3, same as needle number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 gray. 1, 2, 3. 1 yellow, 1 gray, 1 yellow, 1 gray, 2 yellow. That's needle number 3. Needle number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We finished another round. So far we did 5 rounds of our colorwork pattern. We have 6 more to do. For today we will stop here, and in the next video we will continue reading the pattern and do the next rounds, creating our little leaves.